Hello dear UPSC aspirants and welcome to EduTap. So guys, I know it is high time you should start preparing for your CSAT part, but the biggest mental block most of the aspirants have before they start preparing for this section, which is GS paper 2, that if you still feel uncomfortable in English, if you feel that you're weak in English, can you still qualify CSAT? Now, guys, many students believe that CSAT is, three sections, which is basically quants, reasoning, and English. But this is the biggest misconception that most of us have. This is not English language, guys. This is comprehension. So there's a huge difference between the two, and I'll show you how to go about doing it. So, guys, before we start, I would like to first of all inform you about this comprehensive guidebook for your CSAT 2026 preparation. Now, guys, this guidebook contains pattern, syllabus, strategy, sources, previous year questions with detailed solution for all the previous year questions for you. Now, guys, this course book, this guidebook is really useful for your preparation if you want to start your journey now. Now, guys, this course book is absolutely free of cost and you can download it from the link given in the description of this video. So go use this book and you'll find previous year questions since 2019. So for the last 6 years, you'll have your questions in this guidebook, and this is absolutely free. So come join us and download this book, and this will benefit you in the long run. Now, guys, first of all, what are the table of contents of this video? First of all, we'll answer the question, can you qualify CSAT despite being weak in English language? What PYQ analysis? We'll discuss what is the analysis of PYQs. Then tips to practice prepare for comprehension section. Then what should be your approach towards comprehension, and then what are the sources you can use to prepare for comprehension. So all these things are going to be discussed in this video. So let's jump into the session. But before we go any further, don't forget to like the session, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now, guys, first of all, let's answer the question, can you qualify CSAT despite being weak in English language? The answer is absolutely yes. Number one, guys, comprehension are given in two languages to you in the exam. Comprehension passages are given to you in a bilingual manner. So you will find passages in Hindi as well as English language. So it's not actually necessary to be expert in English language to be able to comprehend the passages. But having said that, it's not a piece of cake. It's not easy as it seems. So what you need to focus upon is you need to look into have a strong or wise strategy actually to be able to comprehend passages and to score well in the exam. So the answer is absolutely yes. And why is that? CSAT is a qualifying paper. You must remember this, guys. CSAT is a qualifying paper. You just have to score 33% marks, not a rank deciding one. Even with weak English, you can clear it by number one, attempting selective, high accuracy English questions and avoiding guesswork and managing time smartly. So these are the two steps that we are going to explore in this. So guys, what you need in this is only 33% marks. So with right strategy, practice of previous year questions and elimination techniques, many aspirants with poor English comfortably qualify CSAT every year. Now, so I hope you know CSAT is a qualifying paper. So there are 80 questions which are worth 200 marks. Every question is for 2.5 marks, and there is negative marking as well. Now, guys, you need to get only 33% marks out of 200. So that is 68 marks. So to get to 68 marks, you just need to target 27 questions. You need to get 27 questions correct out of 80, which is just 33%. So guys, 27 questions is not a big task, but you have to be wise, you have to be smart, and you need to build up on your preparation. So you should be ready for surprises. They change a number of questions every year, but one thing that you need to understand is you cannot depend on only one subject in this exam. If you feel that okay, only quants will help you to qualify this paper, that's not gonna happen. You need to take out certain questions from all the sections, certain easy questions from quants and certain questions from reasoning, and then certain questions from comprehension section to be able to get to your qualifying section. And another very chilling stat is that every year around 38% of the aspirants who appear in preliminary exam fail this exam because of CSAT. They are not able to qualify CSAT. So that is a huge number and we can work into it. सो गाइस क्या करना है आपको, अब सबसे पहले मैं आपको पीवाईक्यू एनालिसिस बताता हूँ गाइस। कैसे कैसे टॉपिक्स पे आपसे पैसेजेस पूछे जाते हैं। बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली आपसे इकोनॉमिक एंड सोशल इश्यूज पे टॉपिक्स पूछे जाते हैं। बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली आपसे फूड एंड हेल्थ केयर पे पैसेजेस पूछे जाते हैं। बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली आपसे एजुकेशन पे, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी पे कभी कभी पूछ ली जाते हैं, एआई के ऊपर या रिन्यूएबल सोर्सेज ऑफ एनर्जी के ऊपर। फिर एनवायरनमेंट एंड इकोसिस्टम के ऊपर, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग, क्लाइमेट चेंज, फ्लोरा एंड फौना, इकोसिस्टम, इन सब पे पैसेजेस आ जाते हैं। एग्रीकल्चर के ऊपर बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली पैसेजेस आते रहते हैं, कंसिडरिंग एग्रीकल्चर इज द मेन स्टे ऑफ इंडियन पॉपुलेशन। देन रिन्यूएबल एंड नॉन रिन्यूएबल सोर्सेज ऑफ एनर्जी, कोल बर्निंग, वुड बर्निंग, इस सब के ऊपर, बायोमास के ऊपर, इन सब के ऊपर पैसेजेस आ जाते हैं। सोशल मीडिया और इंटरनेट के ऊपर बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली क्वेश्चंस पूछ लिए जाते हैं। प्राइवेसी, सिक्योरिटी, डेटा, बिग बिग डेटा, डेटा माइनिंग, ये सारी चीज़ें पूछ ली जाती हैं। एंड लास्ट, कभी कभी आपसे कुछ एब्स्ट्रैक्ट पैसेजेस भी पूछे जाते हैं। गाइज ये सब आपको पीवाईक्यूज अगर देखने हैं तो वो कोर्स गाइड बुक डाउनलोड कर लीजिए, वहाँ पे आपको सारे पीवाईक्यूज अवेलेबल मिलेंगे, अब उन सब का एनालिसिस भी मिलेगा आपको बहुत ही क्रिस्प मैनर में। सो गो डाउनलोड दैट कोर्स बुक। तो गाइज ये सारे पैसेजेस, तो बेसिकली द पैसेजेस दैट यू आर गिवन आर नॉट बेसिकली इंक्लाइंड टुवर्ड्स इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज, दे आर इंक्लाइंड टुवर्ड्स योर अवेयरनेस ऑफ व्हाट इज हैपनिंग अराउंड यू। ये होता है आपका पीवाईक्यू एनालिसिस। नाउ गाइज कुछ टिप्स हैं जो आपको अब याद रखनी है, टिप्स टू प्रिपेयर फॉर योर यूपीएससी सिविल सर्विसेज प्रीलिम्स एग्जाम। Now guys, first of all, you have to broaden your database, मतलब आपको अपनी knowledge बढ़ानी है। तो what section of the newspaper do you turn to while reading a newspaper? Now reading articles on topics which you understand and know about is very easy as compared to reading on alien topics, मतलब new topics. Hence it is very important to develop a broad background of knowledge in various fields. Remember that essays from any field can come in reading comprehension questions. That means passage. So by essays they mean by passage. So passage from any field can come into your comprehension. So you can improve your knowledge base by reading books, newspapers, magazines, articles and periodicals regularly. So start reading editorials, articles regularly on which are basically based on the verticals that I just showed you. Economic and social issues, economy, healthcare, education, finance, economic growth, AI, computer, social media, इन सब के ऊपर पढ़ो ताकि आपको पता चले क्या क्या डिस्कशन होता है। Now you can improve your knowledge by reading books, newspapers, magazines, articles, periodicals regularly. Start taking interest in what is happening around the world. ठीक है, मतलब इलॉजिकल, मतलब जब तक आपको नॉलेज नहीं होगी गाइस, तो यू विल नॉट बी कंसिडर्ड द राइट कैंडिडेट फॉर द पोस्ट। सो एंड दे टेस्ट you for it through all the stages. So this would not only help you develop your reading skills, reading comprehension, but also help you during your group discussion and personal interview stage. So read from a broad range of topics to avoid any monotony that you might feel. Second step is to learn to understand the structure of paragraphs. Guys, most often the paragraphs used in comprehension passages are taken from articles or periodicals written by good writers. So these authors generally have a well-defined structure of constructing a paragraph. Now their paragraphs will mostly have a proper beginning, a middle part and an end section to it. Now knowing the functions of respective parts can help you understand what the passage is trying to convey. For example, the first sentence will most probably be constructed in such a way that it gives the reader the main idea of what is to come in the passage. तो पहली लाइन जो होती है वो इंट्रोडक्टरी लाइन होती है पैराग्राफ की, उसको बहुत ध्यान से पढ़ना चाहिए। लास्ट लाइन कंक्लूजन देती है, तो उससे आपको अजम्पशन बनाने को मिलती है। तो ऐसे आपको जब आप पढ़ना सीखोगे पैराग्राफ्स को, तो आपकी जो रीडिंग स्किल है, एनालिटिकल स्किल्स हैं, वो डेवलप होती हैं साथ साथ। सो लर्न टू अंडरस्टैंड द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ पैराग्राफ्स। थर्ड, now choose your passages very carefully in the exam. Now accuracy holds key in comprehension guys, as well as your verbal ability as a whole. So try and finish the easy passages first instead of wasting time on tough passages. And how do you know if a passage is tough or easy? Know two things in the passage. Is the topic of the passage something you are familiar with? क्या आप जानते हो जो पैसेज में जो बात हो रही है या नहीं जानते? या and are the questions direct or twisted? अगर questions directly, जैसे उसने inference पूछा है, corollary पूछी है, या कोई मैसेज पूछा है कि पैसेज क्या मैसेज दे रहा है, या कहीं क्या कंक्लूजन निकाल सकते हैं, ये बड़े आसान क्वेश्चंस होते हैं गाइस, जहाँ पे आपको अजम्पशन निकालनी होती है। जो स्टेटमेंट बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस होते हैं ना, वो होते हैं जो आपको स्किप करने होते हैं। बट जो डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन होते हैं इन्फ्रेंस वाले, कंक्लूजन वाले, मैसेज वाले, तो वो आपको टारगेट करने होते हैं. So solve passages having direct questions first, and it will be better if the passage is on the subject which you know about. Hence, selection becomes very important in your passages during your exam. Then comes your help of the trick of elimination method. What is elimination method, guys? Whenever you are solving a question, you need to first eliminate the illogical or extreme options and then look for the final answer. So the elimination method is a strategic MCQ solving technique that helps you reach the correct answer. You're required to rule out the incorrect choices systematically. To leverage this technique, the first step is to understand the question and identify the key terms that will guide your answer choices. Also, you have to go through the given options and analyze them one by one. Consider the options that align with your understanding of the question and eliminate the choices that are factually incorrect or that seem inconsistent with the question. If you have some knowledge of the topic, apply it to eliminate choices that conflict with what you know. Try to make educated guesses based on your knowledge of the topic. And after systematically narrowing down the options, trust your instinct and select the answer you believe is most likely correct. Eliminate extreme options first. This is very good trick, guys, for your exam. So always eliminate extreme options, options which have only, always, never. This can only be done. This is, this cannot be done. So when extreme options are never the correct answer. In most of the passages, it has been observed that there are some extreme options provided to confuse the aspirants. Extreme options never fit the answer, so always look for extreme options in the passages and eliminate them immediately. Look for words like always, never, only, all, no other, etc., and opt out these options from the get-go. So this is what elimination method is. And then you have to focus on comprehension instead of speed. So reading quickly does not mean that you are able to comprehend. So read it at a normal speed, but try to comprehend it rather than completing it quickly. So attempt only certain selected number of questions, but do them properly, very smartly. So while reading, speed is a key factor in saving time, but it is not the most important criterion. One can read a passage very fast without really understanding what it is about. Hence, you need to make sure that you pay more attention to comprehension instead of reading speed. तो जल्दी पढ़ने से कोई चीज़ अच्छी नहीं होती. उसको logically पढ़ के समझ आना, that is the important part. So you should comprehend the passage fast. This will help you to solve a lot in solving the questions. But on the other hand, if you just try to read fast and do not comprehend properly, you may have to revert to the passage again and again, which will lead to wastage of time. So overall, guys, what you need to understand is what you need to attempt in comprehension. So there are usually 25 questions, 25 to 26 questions out of 80 based on so I can say 25 to 27 questions based on comprehension passage out of 80. So how many questions should you target in your comprehension part? Only target 15 to 18 questions which are directly based on facts that are given in the passage. Do not attempt statement based questions, guys. So what is a safe set of questions in the RC? Fact based questions, for example, questions like according to the passage or there is a direct line reference. Simple tone or meaning questions like meaning of a phrase which is used in context or elimination method helps here. And short RCs where you only have 300 to 350 words. Skip long passages. If there is more than 500 or 600 words, skip that passage. That is going to waste your time. So only target factual questions, only target questions which are directly based on the passage. Do not attempt statement based questions, inferential questions, which are basically you'll be given 3 statements or 2 statements and they'll ask you which of the following statement is correct or incorrect on the basis of the passage. These questions are tricky ones. They are the ones to be skipped in the exam. Now, what should be your approach when you are preparing for UPSC CSAT? Number 1, read selective topics only. The topics that I have told you, earlier during this lecture, topics based on economy, social issues, science and technology, education, healthcare, ecosystem, global warming, climate change, and social media, governance, and now I think economy as well, and as well some abstract topics. So read selective topics. Do not read any regional topic or any international topic which may not be useful to you. Then develop conceptual understanding as well as practical approach. Now, when you read something, you can read in both languages, English as well as Hindi side by side. But you need to develop conceptual understanding. You need to understand what is PDS system, what is farm to fork chain, what is forward and backward linkages. So such things are very frequently used in your newspapers, and you should be well versed with such technical pedagogy. Then start your preparation on time, guys. Start your preparation before you think that you will be able to do CSAT within 1 month. Think about it again, guys. CSAT is not something that you can be done in 1 month or 2 months. It takes time to develop concepts, to get into the habit of solving questions in the exam. So start your preparation on time and practice a lot. At least solve all the PYQs so that you understand the conceptual understanding of what kind of passages are asked in the exam. So all the PYQs are provided to you in our courses, as well as the comprehensive guidebook as well. Now, coming to the sources, what sources you should use for your preparation. Now, guys, first of all, if you want to develop your vocabulary, there is a very good book by Norman Lewis, which goes by the name Word Power Made Easy. So it's a good book to develop your vocabulary if you want to develop your general vocabulary. But more than that, you should develop your comprehension ability. So read newspaper articles, online articles from PIB, that is Public Information Broadcasting, Live Mint or The Hindu, and practice questions from previous year questions. And if you need guidance, you have your EduTap comprehensive course available to you. So let me show you the course, and let me show you how you can enroll yourself in this, guys. The link for our course is given in the description of the video as well, but there is a simple way of going about it. What you need to do is just go to your Google and type edutap.in. So just type edutap.in and you'll land on our homepage. So you'll see all the courses that are available to you on our homepage. Now at the bottom you'll see CSAT courses. You click on this, scroll down, and you'll see all our courses available to you. So this is a test series for you, which you can use for your practice. But before that, this is a one-stop solution for your exam. Now all the subjects, quants, reasoning, English, comprehension, everything is covered in this. So you'll get live classes before the exam. You'll have concept classes which are already recorded for you. They are available to you. You can use them from day one, and there will be practice questions, sectional tests, and full length tests. That is called mock test for your preparation. Now, guys, we are offering flat 78% discount on our courses, and the coupon code is JAN78. And if you want to watch demo lectures, guys, you can scroll down further and you will find demo lectures available to you. Comprehension, reasoning, quants. You can look at the demo lessons and then take your decision. And if you want to know further, if you want to know more about our courses, you can download the brochure, or you can also drop us an email at hello@edutap.co.in. On your screen you have our email ID. So guys, that is our official email ID, and if you wish to get in touch with us, you can always call us on this number during the office hours, which is 81462072241. So guys, I hope this will help you in your preparation and in your journey ahead. This will give you the right confidence and the right motivation. Even if you feel weak in English, you can still crack comprehension, because it's a qualifying paper and you don't need to score very high in comprehension. You just target selected questions, have this right strategy, practice the right questions, and you'll be able to do well in this exam. So I wish you all the very best for your preparation and for your journey ahead. Keep on working hard, keep on giving your best, and I'm sure you will come out with flying colors. So having said that, I'll take your leave. Thank you so much, and happy learning to all of you.